stubborn team, and you saw them at the Pan Continental, so not really a surprise that they gave you a test there for a lot of ends.
No, they played good. We were a little sloppy in parts. We kind of didn't string 8 good shots together until that second half, and lucky for us, we got a couple breaks there in those last couple ends.
So just looking forward now, obviously the meat of the schedule is still out there. Where's the team at? Are you happy? I mean, that game you probably don't want to take too much positive out of it, other than the win, but still big games ahead of you.
Yeah, they did the Rocks last night, so we're learning that again now. A little bit more curl out there. We got to be a little bit more positive with our releases, and but it'll come back a little bit now as there's more games today. So looking forward to tonight.
No, en français.
Oui, Marc, je veux dire comment ça a été aujourd'hui. Ça a été serré jusqu'à la fin, puis vous avez trouvé le moyen de marquer plusieurs points dans les derniers bouts.
Oui, c'était notre premier match dans le matin. Tous les autres matchs sont les après-midi et les soirs. So, la glace est un petit peu différente. Les roches sont différents aussi. Donc, c'était notre première fois d'essayer ça. J'espère que c'est le même ce soir.
Vous avez trouvé le moyen de placer plusieurs pierres à la fin avec l'avantage d'un point, le marteau. C'était quoi la stratégie pour le dernier bout?
On avait un point avantage et il fallait que Korea fasse les plus agressive shots. C'était, on a juste essayé de mettre les pierres dans les parfaites places et Brad sur son premier dans le dernier bout, c'était parfait. Il n'avait pas beaucoup de chance sur son dernier rush.
Et puis juste en terminant, me dire, on a passé la moitié de la phase préliminaire. Quel bilan est-ce que vous faites de la performance de votre équipe?
On joue bien. Pas excellent maintenant, mais c'est bien. On faut faire être un peu mieux ce soir contre le USA.
There was touch and go there for the first 5 ends.
Yeah, it was. We didn't execute as well as we had in the last couple of games. We had some zeros out there, some bigger misses, but we hung in there, kept applying some pressure, and obviously he made a pretty big mistake there in the sixth end. I think the shot he played wasn't there, and I was just wishing he'd get in the hack as quickly as possible and not change the call because I think we would score 3 every time playing that shot. So fortunately for us, he threw it and we got our 3, and then from there on it was pretty smooth sailing.
You also had some get out of jail shots in the first 5. A raised double by Mark, and then 2 triples.
Yeah. We kind of built those situations ourselves. Mark seemed to miss quite a few of his first shots and then make quite a few of his second shots. So he made himself look good there.
How much of that is a reflection of you guys getting used to the papered rocks?
No, today there was just some bad throws. I thought we had a pretty good feel of the rocks and what they were doing. We knew they would finish more. We knew they'd be a bit slower. We've been through this enough. There was just bad throws.
That's throwing you a lifeline there.
No, well, I'll be honest with you. You guys know me. There's no sense sugarcoating it. Like it was bad throws. They are what they are.
With the weather being as it is today, I thought the ice might be a problem, but no.
No, I think it's all about, I guess, humidity and heat. Obviously, there's some humidity outside, but I think the fact that it's freezing rain is probably a good thing. That keeping the temperature down a little bit. It definitely felt cooler in the building this morning than it had for the first 6 games that we played. So I don't know if that had a factor. Those are probably questions for John or Dave. But the ice held up good. I actually liked the speed at the start better, and it felt like it held up through all 8 ends. Where I spoke a lot this week about how it deteriorated. I didn't see that so much. Would have been interesting to play 9 and 10 to see how it held up, but we were happy with it for the 8 ends that we did play.
You're past
Go ahead.
You're past the first half of the round robin. How satisfied are you with how you guys performed so far?
Okay. We had a good run there in the last 2 games where I thought we were kind of firing on all cylinders. This was a little bit of a step back. First morning game of the week, maybe a little groggy, because we did have some execution errors that we couldn't blame it on ice rocks. It was human error. So if we could straighten that out, I think we'll be okay.
Does it seem like you've had more picked rocks than usual this week?
Yes. I've had 3 on mine. We've had 5 in total all week. And I would say really over the last probably 3 years, I might have had one, and I can't even remember one. I'm just saying one because I probably did have something. So we've had more this week than typical, and we hadn't had one from an opponent until, he had one there in the sixth end that gave us the opportunity for 3. So, 5-1 right now. So I just hope we don't get any more. I hope neither team gets any more. It's never fun when you see that. It kind of takes or brings luck too much in the equation.
Looks really good for a top 6 finish here, but is that top 2 and getting to that semis, does that feel doable for this team at this point?
It's still the goal for sure. I think we probably need a little bit of help when I looked at it last night. But I think it's very realistic if we can win out. I think if we don't win out, we need a lot of help.